Hello everyone, I'm Troublesome Trucks and welcome back to a new video. Today, to round off the week, we are going to finish off with an episode of Crash City Special Edition. It's been almost 2 months since the last one, but this is episode number 17 and we are doing a 4th of July special, and that we are going to have an American Engines free-for-all. So we have 8 American engines going to compete in this competition. So let's see who we got here. We've got Hank, Rosie, Porter, Philip, Bash, Dash, Ferdinand, and Timothy. So it'll be the best out of 7 rounds. May the best engine win, and let's get started right now. Alright, and we're going to start off with round 1, going first with Bash. Sorry if my voice sounds a little bit weird. I've been a little bit sick, but anyway, we got Rosie now. There goes Dash. Next up, Porter. Ferdinand on his way, and Porter has eliminated Rosie and has fallen over himself as well. And to round it off, we have Philip the box cab, and he's about to get hit by Bash, and he's off the tracks. We have 3 engines down, still 5 engines remaining. All 3 login locos still in there, and then we got Timothy and Hank, who are both pretty blue, so even though there's no teams. And we're about to have a collision here. It looks like Bash has collided with Hank's tender and almost recovers, but falls over himself as well. We got Ferdinand, who almost collided with Timothy. Dash is still on the other side. Timothy is chasing after Ferdinand. We might need to do a tiebreaker, but we'll see. And Timothy is caught up to the back of Ferdinand and is pushing him around. And I think it looks like he has his front wheel off, and this could be trouble. And Timothy's off the tracks, and now we just have Dash and Ferdinand left on the tracks, and they're kind of far away from each other. So I think actually maybe Dash is catching up a little bit. Let's see how close they are this next one. I think Dash is actually getting pretty close to Ferdinand, and it's still quite a ways away. All right, we're going to go to a tiebreaker for round 1. Alright, for the tiebreaker of round 1, we have Ferdinand on the left, Dash on the right. Let's start your engines. 3, 2, 1, go. And it looks like Ferdinand is pushing Dash. Dash is slipping, and he can't save it. And Ferdinand pushes Dash off the other end of the track. So, looks like Ferdinand won the strongest engine contest. So, he will be the first engine with a point on the board. Well done, Ferdinand. That's right and all that. So, yeah, well, Ferdinand's taking the lead so far. See if who will be the next engine with a point on the board in round 2. Alright, we are in round 2 now. Ferdinand is going first because he got the last point. There goes Philip, Dash, Porter, and Hank's tender. Oh, Porter almost collided with Philip, and Philip is pushing Ferdinand. There's a near miss right there. And finally, Timothy. We got all the engines still going, and now Timothy and Bash have collided. Now Porter is collided with Philip. Philip's off. Porter's barely hanging on. He's gone. Now we still have 4 engines left on the tracks, and Hank's tender is derailed by Ferdinand. They're blocking the tracks. Rosie's making her way around and collides with the side of Ferdinand. Is trying to get past, and Dash is trying to slide past everyone. And it looks like he's just about done it. And it looks like he's made it through. But Hank's tender still has their back wheels on. Or their back wheels off, but their front wheels are on, so they could still be saved. So I guess we'll have to wait to see if Dash can put them back on the tracks. I feel like they have a pretty good chance to. And it crashed into Hank's tender and pushing him around, and Hank's tender is back on the tracks. Dash still on there as well. He lost the tiebreaker last time, so we'll see if he can regain his point back this time. Hank's tender is racing around, and I think they're going to collide with Dash in just a moment here. Maybe this next cross track. Oh, that was actually really close. Oh, it just nudges them. Oh, but now they're stuck on Rosie. It looks like they might come off the tracks. Oh, they're back on. Okay. Man, I don't know how we've almost had 2 tiebreakers already. Looks like it's going to be a close fight. Let's see if we can actually get a collision here. And around they go, and nope, I think this next time there's going to be a crash. who's going to come out the best of it. And looks like Hank Tender's collide with Dash, and looks like they've derailed again. Can they get back on again? And oh, they finally fall over. Wow, that was a long battle. Dash was in there to begin with, and then he almost saved Hank Tender like twice, but Dash finally gets his point. Well done, Dash. You did well there. Almost got it, Hank Tender. Maybe next time, but Dash is on the board, tied with Ferdinand. Everyone else on 0. Let's go to round 3. All right, and starting round 3, we have Dash. This is also a 4th of July special, if I didn't say that, because we have American engines, 4th of July and stuff, so yeah, that's the theme of today. But anyways, surprised we don't have many collisions at the start of these rounds, and Porter's going to be the last one out, and he's going to collide in the back of Hank Tender and falls over. So, and it looks like now Ferdinand gets taken out by Dash and Hank's Tender. It's been pretty quiet mostly. These engines have actually been behaving themselves. And it looks like there's going to be trouble now. Oh, Rosie just barely got past Timothy there. Oh, Philip almost took out Bash. Now, okay, Rosie got eliminated by Timothy mostly. And, Philip gets stuck on Rosie. Let's see if Bash can help. Oh, Philip tips over. Rosie knocked him over. We got Dash, Hank Tender, Timothy, and Bash. Dash has been in the last ones of these last couple rounds, so looks like he's doing pretty good, but all the others don't have a point on the board. And it looks like there's going to be a collision between the Login Locos, and wow, I don't know how Bash isn't tipping over. He's got 3 engines pushing against him, and it's just a big collision, a big block. No one's able to move. There are just a lot of groaning as the engines try and push their way past. It looks like Bash is, he's finally tipped over, and Bash and Dash are off the tracks. Dash is blocking the tracks. Hank and Timothy, Hank's Tender falls over. Timothy is the last one going around. Wow, Timothy, he was at the back of that and kind of saved him, I guess, but wow. Timothy gets a point on the board from the Soda China Clay Company. Don't think a lot of these engines are in that many competitions, especially like Philip and Timothy, but Timothy is making the most out of this episode, so he's got 1 point, still tied with 2 of the other Login Locos. Still, anyone has yet to get a second point on the board, so still anyone's game. Let's go to round 4. All right, and the competition continues. Round 4, we got Timothy, Dash, and Bash as well. Next up, we have Philip, and Ferdinand is fully on the tracks. There goes Porter, Rosie. Okay, and Dash is the first one out, taken out by Timothy, and we still have Hank Tender. There he goes. And Porter eliminates Timothy, almost gets Philip as well. Bunch of close calls, but everyone else is still going strong. Oh, Ferdinand and Porter off the tracks. Timothy almost derailing a bunch of engines there. Oh, that Bash stumbled on the tracks. I don't know what happened to him, but Porter's trying to lift up the tracks. He's going to try and take down the whole track. And, there goes Philip taken out by Rosie. We have Rosie and Hank left, and they're going to go over by Porter. Porter's just making a bunch of sounds. He's kind of just in the far corner trying to escape or something. We have Rosie and Hank's Tender, and Hank's Tender's chasing after Rosie, but I don't think they'll really fall off the tracks by themselves. I think we might need to go to another tiebreaker. So I think we'll just go to that because, yeah, they're kind of just too stable on the tracks, just kind of hanging out. Unless we'll just see if they fall off on the points, because sometimes that happens. But it looks like, oh my goodness, it actually did. And Hank Tender is off the tracks, and Rosie is still going. Porter's still just slowly taking the track off the blocks, but looks like Rosie managed to save that. Didn't actually think they would fall off, but Rosie almost fell off as well, but she hung on a little bit longer than Hank's Tender, so Rosie gets her first point on the board. 4 rounds, 4 engines on the board, still 4 engines without any points, so we'll see who will be the last one with points on the board if we even get there. But yeah, let's continue on to round 5, which is inbound. All right, over halfway through this competition, and still anyone could win this. We got Rosie first, then Bash, Philip, Porter, Ferdinand, excuse me. Oh, we've had some crashes already. Bash, Philip, and Porter are off the track. And finally, Dash rounds it out. And alright, Porter I thought was going to derail someone, but he seems to be good. And everyone else seems to be going fine. Pretty close calls right there. I think there's going to be a collision here. Okay, and Dash, excuse me. Okay, and Timothy's off the tracks. Hank's Tender is derailed, so is, oh my goodness, we got, Dash tries to get back on the tracks, gets shoved off the tracks. We have Rosie and Hank's Tender with their front wheels off trying to recover. Ferdinand's still going around, and Rosie's still limping around. And now it looks like she's mostly off the tracks. Hank's Tender, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to be saved, but Ferdinand is still chugging around. Let's see what happens when he crashes into the back of Rosie, and Rosie's off the tracks, and Ferdinand's derailed as well. So Hank's Tender and Ferdinand still on the track, but Hank's Tender has been stalled there for a while. Ferdinand was the last one going, so it looks like Ferdinand, I think he got the first round, and now he's back at it again. Oh, he just moved a little bit, but yeah, now he's on 2 points, so it looks like he might be able to win this round. We only have 2 rounds remaining, so we'll see if anyone can catch up to him in that time. But yeah, Ferdinand could win this. Let's see how round 6 goes. Alright, the final 2 rounds. Let's see how this ends out. We got Ferdinand going first, currently in the lead. Hank's Tender, Rosie on the tracks finally. There goes Porter and Timothy. And there goes Dash. Okay, close call between Timothy and Rosie, I think. And Porter eliminates Dash and himself. Timothy almost gets Rosie. Bash is the last one out of the gates. And it looks like, oh, he just barely survives an attack by Ferdinand. Hank's Tender pushing him around. We have a complete train, it looks like. Okay, and oh my goodness, what a huge mess. Oh, wow. My goodness, Rosie's going the wrong way. Hank's Tender has escaped. And Philip's the last one going around, and now he's having the strongest engine competition with Rosie. That was, there was a big mess, like Rosie, Timothy, Bash, Ferdinand, and Hank's Tender all had a collision. I couldn't really keep up with that, but Rosie somehow got going the wrong way as well, and Philip was just on the other side of it, so wasn't involved in that, but everyone fell over. That was actually pretty crazy. But Philip and Rosie are still on the tracks, but Rosie's half off the tracks and was kind of stuck there until Philip got there. So I think we'll give Philip this point, but it was a pretty close one. Rosie almost completely switched tracks. That would have been pretty interesting to see, but Philip is now on the board. He's tied with Rosie, Dash, and Timothy. Ferdinand still in the lead. Porter, Hank, and Bash still yet to get points on the board. Let's see how round 7 finishes this competition out. Alright, round 7, finale round. We have Philip going first. So let's see if anyone can catch up to Ferdinand, or Ferdinand will make his lead even bigger, or if one of the other engines who doesn't have a point gets a 1, but yeah, a bunch of things that could happen. So, Philip is eliminated. Rosie gets her revenge, but she is still limping around the tracks. Ferdinand, it makes 8, and okay, and for Timothy and Rosie have eliminated each other. We got all Login Locos, Porter, and Hank's Tender left going, and Dash is off the tracks. Dash is not looking too good. Porter's making his way around. It looks like Ferdinand's going to crash in there. Oh, and Porter collides with Ferdinand and tipped over. And Hank's Tender and Bash have crashed or sprawled all over the tracks. Looks like a pretty messy scene. It was a pretty close one, but it looks like Porter crashed into Ferdinand and tipped him over. Porter's mostly on the tracks and almost saved himself. And Porter went on the attack on Ferdinand. And so I think we'll let Porter take this one. So that would be Porter's first point, and that means no one did catch up to Ferdinand, so let's get them in the middle for a final recap and photo shoot. And the winner of Crash City Special Edition episode, I think 17, it is Ferdinand the Login Loco. I think this is Ferdinand's first win. I'm not quite sure, but hasn't been in too many competitions, but made the most out of this one. So well done, Ferdinand. He finished with a total of 2 points. Then we have a 5-way tie for second place with Dash, Philip, Rosie, Timothy, and Porter, each scoring 1 point each. So that was pretty good. We got most of the engines with points on the board. And then we have Hank's Tender and Bash, who unfortunately didn't score any points, but yeah, better luck next time for them. There's the final scoreboard. So yeah, pretty even across the board. Almost anyone could have got it, but Ferdinand managed to do so. So yeah, that was a pretty interesting competition. There was, excuse me, the engines actually stayed on the tracks pretty good, but yeah, Ferdinand managed to win the most rounds. So yeah. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Sorry my voice was a little bit off, but hopefully I'll be back to normal by the next episode. And yeah, hope you have a good 4th of July weekend, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. This is Troublesome Truck signing out. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.